Greetings, I am SatoaScorpion, and I thought that maybe I would start doing LPs. I've been wanting to for a long time, but the real trick was finding a game that I knew a lot about. And then I remembered I spent so many years playing Gradius III. I just hope I can actually play it well on a camera. Gradius III is a side-scrolling space shooter where you fly a starship known as the Vic Viper, which is awesome machine. This first video, all I'm really gonna do is describe all the different weapons, which there's a lot, and basically just how the game works in general. This probably won't be a too funny video, but I'll try and be a little more funny later on. Okay, there's two basic ways to equip your starship. You can go with the main type select, or you can go into edit mode. We'll start with type select. This one right here, the top one, is the standard armament for the Vic Viper in all Gradius games. It's considered the normal mode, or the normal equipment, and all that stuff. Everything else is pretty much just different variations, where you have to pick the whole thing. And here, you can pick between two different kinds of shields, a frontal shield and a force field. The frontal shield protects you only from the front, but it takes up to 12 shots. The force field protects the whole ship, but it only takes 3 hits. I like edit mode. I'll go ahead and go into the description of all different weapons, starting with missile. The regular missile drops down and travels along the ground until it hits something. It's very effective, but doesn't work for anything on the ceiling, obviously. Hawkwind depends on if you're on the top half of the screen or the bottom half of the screen. If you're on the top half, it shoots a missile upwards. And if you're on the bottom half, it shoots it downwards. The missile will follow the terrain until it hits an object. Two-way back does not matter whether you're on the top or the bottom half of the screen. It will fire out a missile both ways, but they're impact only. They can't travel on the ground. That's their bad feature. Small spread drops a miniature nuclear type of explosion. It's not very big, but it's very nice. It's very powerful. That's my personal preference. Double basically adds a second gun, depending on the picture you choose. Vertical, straight up, double at an angle, tail gun backwards, back double at a backward angle. I prefer double, because you're covering your front. Your laser type weapon. This is it's more powerful than your double gun, but you cannot mix double and laser at the same time. Twin laser fires 2 lasers close together, just like in the picture. Ripple. The further back you are on the left side of the screen, the bigger the ring will be by the time it reaches the right side. It expands as it moves. The E laser is an energy laser, is what that means. You can fire it in a regular burst, or you can hold the button down to charge up for a powerful blast that destroys most bosses in a couple of hits. C laser stands for cyclone laser. It's basically a small rotating laser that damages enemies over and over. It's an okay laser, it's not bad, but I prefer the E laser. Option. The option is a small orange pod that mimics your ship's movement and fires all the same weapons you do. Any Gradius fan knows these are your most important pieces of equipment. The standard option mimics your exact movements, no less. The snake option, it slithers. If it's on the bottom and you push up, the formation will move above your ship. It basically goes in the opposite direction than what you push. It's very confusing to use, but I suppose it could be deadly in the right hands. The F option is formation option. 2 on top, 2 on bottom. This is the one I personally prefer. R option is rotation option. The 4 options spin around your ship in a clockwise manner. This is also a nice one, but I still prefer the F option. The question mark is your shield. I already explained this one and this one. The rotation shield works just like the rotation option. It also takes like I think it takes 5 hits. Maybe it takes 12. I'm not sure. I don't use it because it's unreliable. Bullets can go in between the shields and kill you. It's like a gamble, really. And then there's reduce. It makes your ship much smaller, and you can get hit up to 2 times, each time bringing your ship up to normal size. I prefer that one. And your exclamation mark is your special. You've got speed down, which slows you down. This one sacrifices extra lives to become options. Full barrier is only available when your shield has been weakened, and it fully energizes your shield to max. It's very helpful. And then Mega Crush vaporizes all enemies and bullets on the screen. The bottom 2 are fantastic. They're perfect. I'm going to take full barrier. And on the next video, I will start with the first level and more than likely tell you a little bit about myself and hopefully try and make this a little more entertaining. I don't really know much to say, and when I play games I get into it, but we'll just have to see. This has been SatoaScorpion playing Let's Play Gradius III.